from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, the last three games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. 2-2 now.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Coughlin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Just getting started here in Philly. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the catch made there by Coughlin to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hernandez.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. Well, he's really struggled in this recent stretch. You look at it, he has only 1 RBI in the last 10 games, and he's hitting in the middle of the order. They're expecting a lot more production from him, and I'm sure he's expecting a lot more from himself.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. In there for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi going back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Price gets his sign. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Bradley.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. Franco has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting check. Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia dives. What a stop. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Stepping in now, Chris Coughlin. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone.
Batting six.
Here's Howie Kendrick. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Freddie Galvis would be next. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
That's a ball.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Batting 8, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went deep in the contest last night. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here's the 0-2. Nope. And that one stayed up a little high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded to short. Fielded by Galvis. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, Petrick. David
Standing in, David Price. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher, about 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
At the plate, Cameron Rupp. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And another foul ball. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Fastball called for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance. Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A called strike over the outside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High pop-up. Joseph is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
7.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's Price now on 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, Tommy Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now Price is 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in, Chris Coghlan. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
fielder.
Howie Kendrick. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Price pauses. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. But the throw is well up the line, and a 2nd run's going to score.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Into the box now, Cameron Rupp, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Outside, it's 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-1 from Price. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bradley runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. On the ground near home. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Blake Swihart will be next. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to first. Joseph brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher, Blake.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. from the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Herrera ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the fifth inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually, and not bad time to start.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted the other way to left center. Kendrick moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Phillies 2 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Nola. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Aaron Nola.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
Popped high in the air. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Benintendi is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, David Price. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Joseph on the move. 1 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A strike, and it's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Pedroia's around first, heading for second, and the throw in gets away from him. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. A good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. The 0-1 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Pereira moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that misses 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit to first. Ramirez fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, first baseman, Tommy.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Again, a 1-2. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Chris Coughlin.
Ready for another chance? Chris Coughlin, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Come on, Phil.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Price ready with another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's
Jr.
Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kendrick moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Hey, yo, get those blinders off.
Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kendrick sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Rupp, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Stephen Wright gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Stephen Wright.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Freddie Galvis.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Cameron Rupp.
So digging in now, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. Here's another 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball. And the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Betts going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, same here, Matt. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Andres Blanco will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And this is a strike 3 call. Whoa, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one. They lead it 2-1. Sean Burnett is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Sean Burnett.
Pablo Sandoval will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Sandoval.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 289 is the average coming in. 5 homers and 32 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Rusney Castillo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Castillo.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Sandy Leon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Leon.
And all that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Pablo Sandoval will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Rusney Castillo will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Thornburg.
Ready once again, Michael Franco.
Leading off for the
Lifetime
plate.
numbers against Thornburg.
Third baseman.
Hitless in 3 at-bats. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it, Castillo, and Rusney has it for out number 2.
The batter.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding forward now, Chris Coghlan. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg, 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a pass ball. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Here's the 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Working to keep them in the game here. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Standing in, Howie Kendrick in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. One 0 count. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here it comes, 2-0. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Two out, bases loaded. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Pedroia is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Genmar Gomez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Genmar Gomez. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th
There's the second
spot,
baseman now,
number
Dustin
24,
Pedroia. And Dan, he and his
Roman
fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Joseph is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Mookie.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well towards the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
It's getting exciting right now. That single right there. Now we got the time run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Mercy.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Career numbers against Genmar Gomez. He's gone 2 for 5. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2 out with the man at first. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Aaron Nola earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. David Price pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Genmar Gomez closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.